welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it in midfield between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Our journey through another season ends here tonight. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you. And will that journey, partner, end the same way it did last year? We've got a team on the verge of doing something incredibly difficult, not just getting back to the Super Bowl, but repeating as champions.
History has told us this century how difficult it is to do. It's a who's who list. It's some of the greatest teams and players to win back-to-back. If they get it done tonight, they have an opportunity to put themselves in that rarefied air.
A season of work and all the hype have led to this. The kick is away, and off we go in the Super Bowl. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season to each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nice game left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Back to throw. That's not a quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing that first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here we go.
And 4.
They are throwing it again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a house call, pick 6, touchdown Chicago.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. How you want to build on it.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when you fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens. but it sure is exciting when it does.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull out in front further, 13-10. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Dolphins, nothing.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. We know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
The 24-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It is caught left side. Now he's past the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lower the deficit to a single possession. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go. Press all 80. Cut up. Ready.
To throw here on first down. Escapes the defender. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shot. 70 step. Let's go.
Kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The Bears about set for their next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Complete out to the right. He's first out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He'll gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
At the 38-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
First time this game they've looked to him. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. On the screen, this is Harris. He dodged the tackle. Delivers another move. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. I'll throw it. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's one quarter gone on the biggest stage of them all, the Super Bowl. 17-10 is our score. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Design quarterback run here. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework. And they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets him on the in route. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Drive play straight ahead. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. First down. They give it to him again. And he takes it down to the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
To play running back in this league, where you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down pass play coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Rolling from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dolphins. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Mikey, 18. Steady.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And up there is first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
70 left.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to the well again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. it's a passing play. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. But they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
They are throwing it again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're